Hello everyone. So today I wanted to share a story. It's a Buddhist story that has helped me through my mental health and OCD journey. It's a very inspiring story that I first read from Radical Acceptance, Embracing Your Life with the Heart of a Buddha by Tara Brach. It's in the back of the book here, and it's been a few years since I've read the whole book, but I do keep this near my bedside table for when I need a little extra inspiration. So I'm not going to read it word for word, but hopefully this story is beneficial to you like it has been to me. Alright, let's get started. This story comes from the Jataka tales. These are stories of the Buddha's previous lifetimes. The Buddha was a good merchant living in a small village in northern India. One afternoon, while he was working in his shop, he looked outside and saw a beautiful and luminous person walking across the town. He was stunned. As he continued to watch, he felt his heart light up in celebration. He had never seen a human being so visibly radiating compassion. He had never seen the divine shining forth in someone so much as he did that day. The merchant knew immediately that he wanted to serve this being and give his life to awakening such love within his own heart. With great care, he prepared a tray of fruits and tea to offer his nourishment. He walked out into the sunlit day, moving mindfully and joyfully towards this luminous one who had seemed to stand awaiting him. Suddenly, when the merchant was only halfway across the town square, the daylight suddenly turned to darkness. The ground shook violently, and a gash in the earth appeared between him and the one he longed to serve. Lightning ripped through the skies. He saw the glaring eyes and bloody mouth of horrifying demons. He was surrounded by the voices of Mara. "Go back, turn around, it's too dangerous, you won't survive." As crashing thunder shook and the air carried the voices that warned, "This way is not the way for you. Go back to your shop and the life you knew." Terrified, the good merchant was about to turn and flee for safety. But at that moment, his heart grew with a longing so great that it could fill the entire universe. The desire for love and freedom was stronger than any voice of warning. With the image of the radiant being filling his mind, he took one step into the dark chaos of Mara, and then another, and then another. The demons disappeared, the brilliant light of day returned, and the earth came together, held and once again whole. The merchant was trembling with aliveness, overflowing with gratitude and love. He found himself standing right in front of the luminous figure. The great being embraced him, saying, "Well done, well done. Walk on through all the fears and pain in this life. Walk on. Follow your heart, trusting in the power of awareness. Walk on. One step at a time, and you will know freedom and peace beyond all imagining." As he heard the words of the luminous being, the good merchant felt his entire being fill with light. Looking around, he saw the same divine presence shining through the ground and the trees, the birds singing, and every single blade of grass. He and the great being and every part of this living world belonged to this boundless and radiant presence. Every part of this living world. No matter how thick and dark the clouds of fear and shame and confusion, we also, like the merchant, can remember our longing to awaken compassion, our longing to be wise and free. Remember what we cherish. Remembering what we cherish guides us to hold our fear and doubt with awareness. Moving in this way, moment by moment, we find what we are longing for. When Mara appears, we can awaken. We can awaken by taking just one step, by touching the ground of this present moment with compassion and presence. So I really like this story because it really reminds me of just walking through your anxiety, walking through OCD. Really feels to me like walking through the lightning and the fog and the clouds of darkness. So that's what it can feel like. It can feel like navigating, and you can't see, you don't know where you're going, you don't know what's happening, but remembering and focusing on the desire for love and freedom, focusing on gratitude and love and your values also. Remembering the life that you want is on the other side of fear, and I really like this story, and hopefully you do too. Thank you for watching. Bye.